the rule of 72. In this scenario, we're starting with 3 people, okay? All 3 people are 29 years old, and all 3 people have 10 grand, $10,000. So, as is up here on the worksheet, the rule, and if you have a pen and paper, you might want to take notes so you don't have to rewind the video, okay? So, it's the rule of 72, also known as the banker's secret. Whereas you put 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double. You can write that in there. So it's going to tell you how long it takes for your money to make money, to double, to turn over, okay? And we all want to make money, correct? Even while we're sleeping. That's another video. So let's go with the scenario of age 29, 10 grand. And so for each scenario, I'm going to give you the interest rate also, okay? So for the first one, we're going to start with 4%. So remember the formula. 72 divided by the interest rate equals your money double. So for this one, we're going to do 4%. So 4%. Now you want to know at 4%, how long is it going to take your money to double? Your money doubles every 18 years, because I told you to divide 72 by the interest rate. So that'll give you 18 years. So $10,000 at age 29, 18 years is, that person is 47 years old. So he's going to have $20,000 just if he does nothing else but that principal of $10,000. And then in 18 more years at age 65, he's got a whopping $40,000. He or she. Okay? So 4%. Now, something about this 4% that you need to understand. You need to know right now what interest rate is your bank giving you on your money. And another point, do you have $10,000 in that bank at that rate? Okay? Rhetorical question. We're going to move on to the next scenario. Now, this next scenario, remember I told you it was 6%. So at 6%, if you work out the formula, how long does it take? At 6%, it takes 12 years for that money to double. So at age 29, the same 10 grand. At 41, that turns into 20. At 53, that turns into 40. And at 65, 80 grand. Now, at 65, when you stop working, or sooner, hopefully, but at 65, if you work to 65, then you would have 80 grand. Can you stop working and live off of 80 grand? Can you stop working and live off of 80 grand? That's the question. Not in today's world. You cannot. Okay, so let's move on. The next scenario, we got 4%, 6%. Let's jump all the way up to 12%. And you can put your money somewhere where the rate of investment is 12%. The rate on return. That's what I meant. So at 12 years, if you work out the formula, how long does it take for your money to double? Well, in this scenario, it doubles every 6 years. So at 29, remember 10? Let's do it. You should be talking this out loud with me. At 35, that's 20,000. At 41, 40,000. At 47, 80,000. At 53, 160. At 59, 320. And at 65, that money will double to 640. Now, Can you live off of $640,000? I think you would do a lot better at 640 versus 40 grand. Okay, so something else that I did not factor in, but you need to be aware of, is the rate of inflation. So for 2021, the rate of inflation is proposed to be 2.24. So your money has to be making or doing better than the rate of inflation. Because really, with that factored in, that 12% is really 10%. Okay, so I hope I have shown you something that you didn't know. By loaning your money 10 times, banks can earn up to $600,000. We're talking about this 10 grand. Why? Because they take your money and they gave you 4%. But when you gave them that $10,000, they invested that. And everybody else that comes to their bank, they invested in places where they're going to get 12%. So they'll give you 4% because they're getting 12. They still got 8% left. So they give you the retail while they invest at the wholesale. And they really got paid $640,000, paid you out 40 at this first scenario, 4%, and they kept the $600,000. So your decision to leave your money in an institution where it's collecting below 4% is really a $600,000 decision. Okay? So that's really what I wanted to share, the banker's secret and the rule of 72. It's been around for years and years. I don't even know where they get the formula from or who invented it or why they use it. I just know that's what they use, and you should know it so you can make well-informed decisions.